I believe it is time for variations on a dream. You see, even the very titles of these packs have meaning. They have significance. You see these solitary towers, these solitary stone towers with flaming insides. They all stand so close to one another, yet so far away. They will never know contact, but on the inside, they may seem cold on the outside, but on the inside they are burning. They are burning with a passion of 1,000 suns, and also explosives. Oh, that red skull almost got me once more, but he will not get me this day. Historians say that not much is known about the death of Genghis Khan, but what they do know is that he was playing DX Ball 2 at the time of his death, and there was a red skull involved. I'm not gonna say any more, because I'm sure you smart people out there can put the rest of the pieces together. I believe in you, just as Longbow Games believe in you. I'm juggling 2 balls at once currently. It is like a regular day in my life. I have not slept for many an hour, but what do you need sleep for when there is DX Ball 2 to be had? DX Ball 2 is a metaphor for life. If something is troubling you, shoot it with a laser, and the troubles will go away, much like the blocks in DX Ball 2. And just like the troubles in DX Ball 2, they often come back as well. They always come back. The ball goes back and forth. Just like me. It is imperative to the operation that you are in full control of the paddle, and keep in mind the high score that you are trying to beat. Because if you do not have a goal, much like in real life, then what do you have to climb after? What do you have to... Why would one have to soar when there is nothing in the sky? You must make your own sky, and then you will have something to soar after. It is true. These words were passed on to me by my grandfather many a year ago, in the village known as Shitsville. I believe I had a major mouse malfunction there, and you may have noticed I expressed a bit of emotion. You may have heard some slamming of mouses, of computer mouses. But worry not, for I have regained composure, and I am back in the game. There we go, just like that. And that deserves a victory sip. That Coke is as dead as my insides. Oh, I almost lost composure there again. That could have ended badly. It could have ended badly. Could have gone straight south, but I still managed to beat Nilbert Nullingsworth, which means there is still some value to my life and my accomplishments. It is time for a new challenge, a new quest. And that new quest will be equiliteral, or equalizeral, if you're gonna be colloquial with the pronunciations. I turned everything to explosives and I exploded it. Dad would be proud of me. You know, they say that hearing the soundtrack of DX Ball 2 makes your brain produce special little organisms that spread throughout your body with a single soul-seeking intent of making you happy and creating true joy. In fact, some forward-thinking hospitals in Japan play the original soundtrack to DX Ball 2 over the speakers at every waking hour, which brings up the average life expectancy of Japanese people by a solid 10 years. This is a true fact. This triangle is covered by invisible blocks, invisible bricks, much like the layers of the human and their interactions. you may see that there's a burning inside. There's a purple void on the very inside, much like some people and their struggle for acceptance every single day. They have rough exteriors, but once you get to that soft interior, they explode. Just like real people. Just like real people. If there's any tip, if there's any hints I can give to you youngins out there, it is eat your vegetables and watch out for red skulls. In fact, you know what? Let me rephrase that. They're not red skulls. They are white skulls. White skulls of red background. Yeah. Think about that before you eat your vegetables next time. Now there is something to be said about a game where I can change the background to suit my very own needs. Does your Call of Duties and your Legend of Zeldas and your Metroids and your Halos have this? Can you change the background? Maybe. But can you throw big balls around and at blocks and get stuck in an infinite loop, which reminds me very much of the DVD logo, going around the screen, never hitting a corner? The answer is probably not. This is one big X. Here comes another Hateful Eight. Here it comes. It's hard to control, but if you can manage to keep everything under control, you will win. I will not win this day. Not by ways of the Hateful Eight. But I will win. Perhaps. It has not been foretold that I will win, but it is still possible. I have a chance yet. I am at a board number that I cannot remember. I have lost track. I have lost track of not only my life, but also the number of boards I have cleared. It appears the flaming balls passed me once again, much like the sun and its imminent death. So will these balls one day die. So will one of these balls one day die. They are fighting for survival. And what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean in the end? These balls are simply being thrown around. Thrown around like balls in a soccer field. When there's two of them, there is confusion and chaos. And there is only one solution to this chaos. One must die. That was both of them. I actually cannot count. That is... Well... I cannot count. That's... Okay, let's do that instead. Good. See, there's no censor in this game. There's no censoring. This game is pure soul. It is the most American of games. It's all about freedom and freedom of expression and your art forms and fucking messing up on stupid stuff. Some people call it searching for Book of Allahs. I call it a job. Here's the snake. What, do you expect me to expand on that? No. It's just a snake. It's a statement. It's a statement! My mouse sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went overboard there. I didn't mean to yell at you. Please, baby, don't leave me. If that white skull of a red background had hit me, I think I might have gone to hang myself in the garage. But that will not happen now. Do not worry. Do not despair. There will be no hangings in my garage. Not this day. Not this day. For I am focused. I am as focused as the dark side of the moon. I am as swift as a forest. I have the strength of a rock. Look at this beautiful, magnificent piece of art. Can you truly you know, if only we took more time to appreciate fine art like this. Fine Not even pixel art, but block art. Then I think truly we would prosper as a species. This game can get a bit wild at times, but always make sure to retain composure. And don't think. Do not think, react. Be like water. You must be fluid. Fluid like water. You must follow your ball. Always follow your ball. Even when you cannot see the ball, you must sense the ball. I believe that move is what the Cambodian call pulling a Genghis Khan. I just pulled a Genghis Khan. That's what I did. You know, they say that having sex while playing DX Ball 2 is the only true, 100% certain way to procreate and create... Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna die. I still beat Nilbert Nollingsworth, if nothing else. If nothing else will prove my worth, then beating Nilbert Nollingsworth will. That was almost a rhyme, except worth does not really rhyme with worth because it's literally the same word.